Hey folks, it's Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Hope you're having a great day or evening, depending whatever time it is you're watching this. Hope it's a good time. It's a small book I'm talking about now, but I really wanted to talk about it because I feel like a lot of people are going to miss out on this thing. But we're going to talk about the new Secret Weapons Deluxe Edition from Valiant Comics, written by Eric Heiser, with art by Raoul Allen and Patricia Martin. So. The reason I wanted to do an overview of this is because, for one, I love Valiant and I want to give them as much publicity as I can, before maybe things change with this recent acquisition. But this is just a fantastic series. It's a really, really great mini-series. It's a quick, it's not the longest story. It is only 4 issues, but we get introduced to a bunch of new Psyots. And of course, Eric Heiser, I think this is his first comic work. He's a screenwriter for Arrival, which was a great film in my opinion. Raoul Martin, he's been doing Wrath of the Eternal Warrior, but it collects the 4 issues. Kind of unfortunate because they're doing a bunch of number zeros for the various Psyots. So I was hoping they would have waited and collected those, but that's all right too. $25 US. So let me take this dust jacket off and we'll dive right in. So, under the dust jacket, we've got, typical Valiant style. I really like this color, though. It's definitely one of the more unique ones they've used. Yeah. Awesome. Nothing crazy. Valiant doesn't go too wild with the hardback design, but that's okay. So yeah, Secret Weapons is a story about essentially a bunch of new Psyots, and these Psyots were, they were sort of the ones that Toyo Harada didn't think were good enough to make the cut for Project Rising Spirit. Is it Project? Yeah. Or the Harbinger Foundation, rather. And yeah, so basically these 4 issues follow these characters around with Livewire as well. Livewire is sort of the man on the wall, if you will, if you guys are Marvel fans. Of this series, and of course Toyo Harada is involved. The art is awesome. Raoul Allen is great at storytelling. Let me just get this light out of the way. Sorry guys. Raoul Allen is an awesome artist, and yeah, essentially we get a bunch of new Psyots with ridiculous powers. I believe this is Owen, and his power is that stuff randomly shows up in his hand. Like an umbrella will just pop into his hand once in a while. That's his power. Nikki here, I believe, is able to communicate with birds. Yeah, so you see here, he's using his power and he just gets an umbrella to pop up in his hand while they're being chased. So yeah, really cool new set of characters that you really get to see develop throughout the series. And in their subsequent one-shots that have been sort of coming out now. I believe Owen's comes out in March, and we've already had Nikki's. So, yes. All right, I forget this gentleman's name. I had read this when the single issues were coming out. But this character basically can just turn to stone on and off, but he can't move when he's in stone mode. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away because it is a fascinating story. What's really cool about this book, and Valiant always puts in a bunch of bonus stuff, but here, alright, we're going to get all the characters here, all the Psyots. You get a rundown of their powers, their abilities. It's very cool. It's this huge Q&A, a whole bunch of commentary. I mean, you can tell that there was a lot of work that went into this series, and that it wasn't just, even though it's 4 issues, it wasn't just something they threw together. But yeah, guys, I highly recommend this book. I had a blast going through this. It's a phenomenal little run, and then, I mean, hopefully, depending on how many of those one-shots come out, maybe we'll get another companion deluxe, or, I'll have to just bind my single issues with those tie-ins. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to keep this a little short. Still wound up going 5 minutes somehow. Don't know how that happens, but yeah, check this book out, man. It's awesome. It is a great fun read. If you're looking to get into another Valiant series, right here. One shot, one and done. Alright? Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Mike from the Hardcover Comic, and until next time, you stay classy, Internet.